Hello and good morning, everyone. So it's very early. It's just before 5 a.m. and we're on the way already. So luckily this is Scotland, so super early, but it's already fully light outside, and I'm currently walking to the train station because today I am taking the first early morning train to Glasgow and then change onto another train and heading to Milngavie so we can start walking the West Highland Way. I'm very excited. Well, I'll talk to you about it more in just a little bit. Alright guys, so we're officially into our walk. So we've done about the first 40 minutes or so of the West Highland Way, and it's absolutely stunning straight from the beginning. So pretty much as soon as you head out of Milngavie, you get into these woodlands here. It's just really nice beautiful path. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find some nice bench or something pretty soon, and then gonna talk about the plan for the next couple of days while I've got my second breakfast. So yeah, found a nice little spot to sit down. I'm not going to be here very long because midges are whizzing around, which will be an interesting thing to deal with on the West Highland Way. But yeah, I do have a head net with me if they get too bad. But yeah, let's talk about the plan for the next few days. So I've got a total of 5 days off from work this week. So with travelling to and from the West Highland Way, which realistically takes half a day each. So yeah, it took me just over 5 hours to get to the starting point this morning. So yeah, that gives me about 4 full days of walking, and we are not going to do the whole way in those 4 days. So I know some people, they do speed walk through the West Highland Way, but I'm not going to be one of them. Firstly, I'm camping, so I'm carrying my pack, and also I just want to take my time and take it slow. So yeah, I've got my first 2 nights of camping planned out, so we'll talk more about that probably tomorrow. But part of the West Highland Way along Loch Lomond is a restricted camping zone, so you can't just wild camp anywhere. So I did have to do a little bit of planning. Plan today is just to stay at the Drymen camping site. So that's not in the restricted area yet, but I just wanted to have a fixed place for tonight. you know where I'm going, and also having some facilities will be nice. But yeah, that's the plan. So over the 4 days, I'm hoping to end up somewhere between Cranlarrick and Bridge of Orkney, maybe Tindrum, which is in between the two. Because from those places you can get the train back up to Fort William, and then it's an easy bus back to Inverness for me. But yeah, basically the second half and where exactly I'll end up, I've left that quite open. We'll just see how I feel. But yeah, the midges are starting to eat me, so I'm gonna pack up and continue on and talk to you in a little bit. So I've come a little bit further on, found myself another nice spot to sit on, and one this time without midges, and I'm gonna have breakfast number 2. It's just a small bit of road walking. Or should literally just be a couple of minutes of this. Lots of sheep, lots of lambs. Alright, let's have a little update again. So 2.5 hours in, and I feel like it's going pretty good so far. But these next four or 5 days are definitely going to be a challenge. But that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. I do want to challenge myself, and get some mental strength, learn how to push through it. And I hope as the days go by, I really hope I'm gonna find some kind of good rhythm. But yeah, paths are really good so far. Signage is very clear, they're easy to follow, and yeah, just gonna keep going. Still got a good distance to go for today. Great little spot for some lunch. About 8 miles, I believe, into the hike. Got 3 and a bit more to go. But yeah, just had some food, feeling fueled now. And let's go. So the path has been pretty clear so far. A lot of puddles, but you can usually just step around them. But we've got a nice little section of just deep mud. So yeah, if it's been raining a lot like it has here the last few days, just be prepared for something like this. So the sun has probably come out now. Just for a moment we're out of the trees. I think we're going to be getting it back into the shade in a moment. But yeah, it's really nice now. When I started looking at the forecast to do this here about a week ago, the weather really wasn't looking very nice. Like I said, most of last week it was just raining, and it was looked like it was just gonna continue. But now, look at this, brilliant. So yeah, as always, Scotland, never trust the forecast. Up until the day itself, really, never really know how the weather's going to be. So yeah, especially with the West Highland Way and kind of, you know, doing these long distance hikes where probably most people, you know, you don't really have a very flexible schedule. You know, just book it, just go. And you know, weather might be perfect, weather might be rainy, you never know, but just dress for it and go for it. So a few minutes ago I just stopped in Gartner's at Honesty Box. They've got ice cream, and so it's turned out to be quite a warm day, so that was really nice, just sitting down for like 10 minutes and having something cold. But yeah, got going again, and now I'm on my last mile of the day, so I will be at the campground pretty soon. It's going uphill, and uphills are still hard, but yeah, good prep for tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna go over Conic Hill, which is gonna be a lot more uphill than this. But yeah, as always, slow and steady. So also just walking up the hill here, there on the other side, I did see the sign for them, but yeah, there's some glamping pods that you can also hire and sleep in. Looks pretty cool. Well, out of my budget for this trip, so camping it is for us. Okay, I can see our campground. 5 more minutes, I would say. Okay everyone, so it's the evening now, about 6:30 or so, and I've actually just had my dinner, like usual, a cup of tea, and yeah, just getting ready to wind down. I decided to just take a very short walk just down the road here, just, you know, not even 5 minutes each way, just shake out the legs a little bit, which should hopefully make them feel a bit better tomorrow. But yeah, the campsite's nice, reasonably busy, but that's expected for this time of the year. Nice facilities, plenty of toilets and showers, kind of a little barn area where you can cook, sheltered out from the wind, and you know, if it's raining as well, a good little bit of shelter. But yeah, it's nice there. As you all know, I don't like filming when there's a bunch of other people around, so I'm not gonna film much in the campsite, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little recap out here. So, long journey down to Milngavie this morning, including the walk to the train station and all of that. It took me about 5.5 hours, or maybe more like 5:15, but yeah, good chunk of time to get to the starting point. And then we started walking at 10:10, and I got to the campsite roughly just past 4 o'clock. Yeah, So we've done 11 miles on the West Highland Way, and overall I've done about 13 miles today, including, as I said, my walk down to get the train and just to the starting point and all of that. But yeah, feeling all right. Feet are definitely tired. So yeah, hopefully get a good night's sleep. But yeah, looking forward to day 2. Might have a little bit of rain incoming. You can see there behind me. But yeah, it was a wonderful day today, and hopefully much more of the same tomorrow. One little tip for everyone before I head off. So if you're camping at the Drymen campsite, literally like 2 houses down, there's a honesty box that you walk past. I had a look before I got to camp, and I was like, might get myself something, as an after dinner snack. But just so you know, I've just walked past there again, as I said, 6:30, and they close it in the evening. So nothing's in there overnight. So yeah, if you do want to have a bit of a cake or snack or something for your evening, make sure you get it as you arrive. Because yeah, a little bit disappointed. But yeah, we'll have plenty of more cake and brownies and stuff over the next few days. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the tent, read a little bit, and hopefully get a nice early night. Bye bye, and see you for day 2 tomorrow.